The Enchanted Forest and the Brave Little Princess. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a princess named Elowen. She was not like any ordinary princess. Elowen had a heart filled with courage and a spirit as bright as the sun. While most princesses wore fancy dresses and attended grand balls, Elowen loved to explore the magical forest that surrounded her kingdom. The Enchanted Forest was known for its beauty, but it was also said to hold powerful secrets and mystical creatures that only appeared to those who were truly brave. One bright morning, as Elowen wandered into the forest with her trusty white horse, Snowflake, she heard a soft cry. Following the sound, she came across a small, silver fox trapped under a fallen tree branch. The fox's golden eyes pleaded for help. Without a moment's hesitation, Elowen knelt down and gently lifted the heavy branch, freeing the little fox. The fox, to Elowen's surprise, spoke. "Thank you, brave princess. You have saved me, and for your kindness, I will grant you a wish. But use it wisely, for the Enchanted Forest is full of mysteries." Elowen smiled and said, "I don't need a wish. I only wanted to help." The fox's eyes sparkled with delight. "Such a selfless heart," it said, "but the forest knows you have a bigger journey ahead." That evening, as the sun set, the sky turned a fiery orange, and the forest began to glow with a strange, golden light. Suddenly, a strong wind began to blow, and the trees started to whisper. Elowen could feel something magical stirring around her. Out of the shadows, a tall figure appeared. It was the forest guardian, an ancient being made of vines, leaves, and glowing light. "The kingdom is in danger, Princess Elowen," the forest guardian spoke in a deep, echoing voice. "A dark spell has been cast on your father's castle, and soon, the kingdom will fall into endless darkness unless the spell is broken." Elowen's heart raced, but she didn't falter. "How can I break the spell?" she asked. The guardian handed her a golden key. "Deep within the forest lies the Cave of Echoes. Inside, you will find the Crystal of Light. Only this crystal can lift the spell. But beware, for the journey will test your courage and your heart." Without wasting a moment, Elowen mounted Snowflake and raced deeper into the forest. The trees seemed to close in around her, and strange creatures whispered in the shadows. But Elowen stayed focused, her determination shining bright. After hours of riding, she finally reached the Cave of Echoes. Its entrance was dark and foreboding, with strange sounds echoing from within. Taking a deep breath, Elowen stepped inside, clutching the golden key. The cave was full of challenges, shifting walls, trickling water that turned to ice, and voices that tried to trick her. But each time, Elowen remembered the fox's words, "Use your heart." She trusted herself and stayed brave. At last, Elowen reached the heart of the cave, where the crystal of light floated, glowing like a miniature sun. She used the key to unlock it, and as soon as she touched the crystal, a blinding light filled the cave, banishing all darkness. When Elowen returned to the castle, she held the crystal high. The dark spell was lifted, and the kingdom was saved. Her father, the king, and all the people of the kingdom celebrated her bravery. But Elowen didn't seek fame. She knew that true courage came from within, not from the praise of others. As she returned to the Enchanted Forest, she found the silver fox waiting for her. It smiled and said, "You have passed the greatest test, princess. You used your heart to guide you, and that is the most powerful magic of all." From that day on, Elowen continued to explore the magical forest, but she always knew that the greatest adventure was the one that tested her courage and her kindness. And so, the kingdom lived happily ever after, under the watchful eyes of the brave Princess Elowen and the magic of the Enchanted Forest. Moral of the story: true courage comes from a kind heart, and those who face challenges with bravery and selflessness will always find the light.